you see it and you're going to guess what the carom's going to be. Yeah. It's just a gift.
But out of those 16 rebounds, 9 were his own misses. So you got to take a
get someone like that. If he could do that, that would be pretty special too. If you could go get your own shot 9 times, and he's had 2 13-assist games, and he's had a 5-steal game. Listen, that's rare. It's hard to do. He disrupts on defense. And the full court passes, we saw one last night over LeBron, right? It's just nobody else can do that.
But you can't look at also and say he was shooting at one point. I don't know what it is now because it's gotten better.
He's like 30%.
But he's 30%, which was of anybody in the entire league who took 100 shots. He had the worst shooting percentage of any player in the league.
I'm going to say it again. He came into this league with A, the biggest target on his back, thanks to his father, in the history of rookies in any sport, and B, he's trying to overcome the single most unorthodox delivery of a shot I have ever seen in all my years covering basketball.
On the pro level.
On any level. I've never seen any right-handed shooter launch the ball from the left-hand side of his face. Nobody does that from the left. It's crazy. And yet, he shot, I'm going to say it again, you don't like to hear it, but he shot 41% at UCLA, albeit from a shorter line, but he was a clutch three-point shooter. Every time they needed to break the momentum, I watched him a lot last year. Every time they needed a big three, he would shoot an NBA depth three, where he'd shoot it from 5 feet outside the line. And you'd say, where has that been? Well, last night, started to get it, you saw flashes. He made 3 and he made another 2 jump shot. I don't know. It's so early, you can't write him off because I saw a 4-block game. Do you know how hard it is to get 4 blocks in a game when you're the point guard? Mm-hmm. He can disrupt on defense. It will come slowly but surely, and it's been more slowly than surely. I give you that. But last night at Madison Square Garden, Madison Square Garden, then at
Cleveland,
Kings Palace. Yeah. He had back-to-back games that were, I'll just say, pretty good. I'm not raving about either one of them.
Given the circumstances, playing in Madison Square Garden, you know what that represents if you're an NBA player. Going to Quicken Loans, playing against your idol is never easy. I thought he played well also, Skip, because if you look at it, first quarter, he had 5 points, 5 assists in the first quarter. Tells me he's pushing the ball. He's trying to push the pace. I still would like to see him try to attack the rim.
I would too. I agree.
How many free throws did he have last night? That's bad for a point guard.
I don't get it. I'm with you. I don't understand it. This is not the way he played at UCLA, nor in the Summer League. And he was, for what it's worth, all those rookies, all those stud rookies played in the Summer League, he was the MVP. He was in attack mode the whole time, and he was playing with, like a swagger that you just saw. Oh, he's that guy.
Maybe Patrick Beverly.
I might have.
You know what I mean? In his debut,
I
mean,
you know what, Skip? And maybe last night, with the exception of getting the ball to the rim, he played more like he played at UCLA last night than any other time that you can honestly say that he played, with the exception of getting to the rim. And I thought he shot the ball relatively well. By his standards, since he's been in the NBA.
By his standards.
I mean, that's not a bad thing. I can live. He turned the ball over 6 times, but I can live with that if he's being aggressive.
Yeah. I live with LeBron because he's trying things that he shouldn't even be trying.
Exactly. And so you can take that. But 13, 8, and 11, Skip, that's nothing to sneeze at. But again, Skip, his minus, he's second in plus minus again.
Nope. Not good.
Somehow he's got to find a way that they play as well with him on the court as they do with him off the court. Okay. Because it seems like when he's on the court, they get a little jolt when Clarkson and Kuzma and all those guys come in.
I do agree with you. And what is his father always saying? We heard him again on the Breakfast Club the other day. He's all about the W.
Yeah.
The kids have been taught it doesn't matter unless you win.
Right.
I can give you 5, maybe even 6 times this year. This young team has got a lot of young talent.
Yeah.
Their under 25s last night scored 100 points. But they were in position to close deals. And that's when you need the second pick in the draft to say, I got this.
Right.
You go here, you do this,
and
I'm going to get in the lane, and I'm going to kick it to you, and you're going to make this shot. I don't see enough of that. I see a little bit of it, but I don't see a lot of it.
He's going to have to become much more assertive if he wants to be that guy. Because you saw that with Magic. Magic came in. Magic was like, okay, big fella, get down there, I'm going to dump it. Walk to one side, dump it to him, and Kareem's
career changed. You remember?
Yes.
Kareem was like Thank you.
Kareem was a punchline in the movie Airplane. You know what I mean?
And he said, well, Kareem said it. He said it took a lot of the pressure off of me.
He did.
Because now I'm not the only focal point.
Yes.
He had, wait, Irving, Irving, you going to talk to me? Because Kareem really was never the media darling.
Yep.
So, hey, now he has a guy that was smiling, talking to the media, but he could also play.
Okay.
Lonzo's going to have to become much more assertive, Skip, if he's going to be your guy.
And I'm going to take it one more level, and I'm going way out into the future, and this could be 2, 3, 4 years from now. He is special on his gift and his talent. But in the end, everybody at this table knows it comes down to what's in there.
Yeah.
It just does. Yeah. I don't care who you are, how gifted you are. If you don't have that thing in there, whatever, I don't know how you want to describe it. If you want to go to that dog in you.
Right.
I haven't seen that yet here. He's a little wide-eyed, and I think his father has just sort of overwhelmed him with an aura and a pressure that no 20-year-old has felt. But at some point, you have to see him say no to the opposition, where I'm going to take this game over.
And you've said this, Skip, in watching sometimes in some of these games, he just disappears, and he's not out there. You can't even tell he's out there, and that's one of those.
Again,
we're about the inside and about.
Okay, well, as his dad has made public, I think he's been feuding with his head coach over how he's been played. That's no good. That doesn't work.
But he's leading the team in minutes, though, Skip. He plays the
but there
first
have
and
been
second.
two fourth quarters he did not play.
And last night you saw the LeBron where LeBron whispered or whatever. I went to lip reading school.
I knew it. I knew this is
What did he say?
He had two things to say. He said to him that LeBron, if you need, he said, Lonzo, if you need All-Star tickets, I can help you out. You want to come to the All-Star game?
That's good.
And he also asked for the discount code for the online sale of the big ball.
The discount code.
Right, exactly. He wants to buy
friends and family.
Just in case.
Yeah.
What did I say in our morning meeting today about not letting Rob go first on what LeBron said? Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, I did. I said it.
He did.
I think, you know what? I will give you credit though. You didn't laugh until after you told me.
Right, I told you. I'm
You had
working
a
on
chuckle in your voice, but
you had a smile, but you're getting closer. Are you ready for this tease, Rob?
Yes.
All right.
Here we go.
Is Tom Brady a cheater?
Yes.
We'll discuss
we
that
know
now.
that.